Hello, guys. Trusted you fine and hope you're keeping safe in this pandemic. I'm Abela Mustafa. I'm a full stack software developer and also a native accent trainer, either American or British accent. I'd just like to share with you guys my accent story. Some people find it incredible and unusual, but I believe everybody can have such a story. A few years ago, I and a friend we spoke in glowing terms. We had a bustling conversation around accent and how much beauty it can bring to you, to your speech, and how much opportunity native accent could bring to your doorstep. And I remember we even spoke about those people would say, I'm a Nigerian, and we have around those people would say that, hey, speak to me like a Nigerian, okay? And we had to criticize them that, hey, look, English isn't a Nigerian language. It's not one of our local dialects. English is a foreign language and it's meant to be spoken the way the language owners speak it. So do not say Nigerian accent. Yeah, maybe for some reason you can say that, but in the actual sense, Nigeria doesn't have an accent, an English accent. When we talk about English accent, we talk about American accent, British accent, North America accent, and all that. So we spoke, at length. I'm a friend. We had a bustling conversation then. Then, and I think it was apparent in his tone, my friend's tone, that he was some sort of, as he had already fallen in love with a British accent. And, I could easily trace, perhaps in his tone, the certainty of a person who was determined, dedicated, and certain, almost certain that he would attain it, the British accent. So we parted ways, we rounded off the conversation that day. Then to cut it short, after literally, I think a month, I was in the earshot of my friend. And at the time, a month before, when we spoke about accent, my friend was a person whose accent didn't impress me, at least not at the moment. Then after a month, I heard him speaking about, perhaps speaking to some people. Then, and it drew my attention. It was so dazzling, and I felt dazed that my friend was speaking in a clinical British accent. You know, just after a month ago, after a month of nothingness and anything British accent, now it speaks in clinical British accent and in an almost effortless manner, without stress, with utmost ease. I was blown away. I felt awed. I was already in awe of my friend. And I couldn't resist the curiosity that, oh, how did you do it? It was just a month ago. It was so brief, within a very short span of time. How did you accomplish it? My friend gave it to a couple of tips. This is how I did it, and you know this were the challenges, and and I also followed suit. I followed the same route. The American is route and British route. I followed the same route my friend followed, and I think literally after a month, too, I too made it. And that can that's interesting. And I myself, have a lasting memory of this. And I started out, with American accent. After literally a month, I found my accent metamorphosing from the Nigerian, unregistered Nigerian accent and metamorphosing into the American accent. I started out with American accent, but after a while, I fell in love with the British accent, and I chose it over American accent for professional reasons. And this reason should be, spoken well of in in that training that is forthcoming, uh, where we shall be sharing tips, and it shall be an accent drilling training for the benefit of all. And it's an almost free training. So if you feel your accent matters, you may want to give this a try, by showing your interest and all that. See you there.